Monday, the 19th of June. It's 5:30 p.m. We're just doing a daily analysis for the London session. Looking at we can do the US 30 first. This is on the daily. We can see that we are quite in an uptrend at the moment. We can see that we were in a downtrend. We were kind of ranging for about a month or so, and then we've kind of gone down and then now returned, and it looks to be quite bullish. So on the 4 hour we can see that is still the case, quite bullish at the moment here. Getting closer to the 1 hour and zooming in on this section, you can see it's quite a significant uptrend, and because of that, we're really looking at buying more so than selling, just because it can obviously run away from us. Before we go any further, we don't have any news today or tomorrow. We don't have any news until Wednesday. So hopefully we can get a little bit of mean reversion until then. On the 1 minute, this is kind of what we're looking at here. So if we are only kind of tasked with selling, this is kind of my zone. I'm looking at this median right here, or just below it, kind of in that zone there. So that kind of puts us in around the zone of that second river, and just so we don't miss it, I'd be looking at getting just below that. Outside of that, if I was looking at buying, I would be looking at going pretty much anywhere from this zone here, lining up with here. So kind of looking at selling there and buying here. That's kind of the zone that we're looking at there. So very quickly, this is current. These are the two that I've placed basically just above that first horizontal line and then just below this second one. So very close to what we were talking about before. So 2 lots of 10, and if it goes any further, then we can obviously layer in. That's kind of what we're looking at there for the US 30. As for the British pound, we're still in this uptrend. It's quite aggressively bullish at the moment. We haven't had any return for quite a while. It's been since the 12th, and so we're looking at a full week of essentially no pullback at all, which is kind of rare, to be honest. It's probably the first time that I've actually not seen it return at all. So is this exhaustion? Is this going to pull back at all? I don't know. I would say that it should. It's just a question of when that's going to happen. Like zooming in on the 1 hour here, we can see that drawing this trend line, it's ever developing. I feel like I change this trend line every week, but looking at this, it's gone up to the left hand side, and I feel like it's going to come back a little bit. On the 1 minute, I've got this here. This is where I'd be comfortable in selling, this second river line, and if I was to buy, basically at the median here, and just going with a trend. So we haven't had much movement outside of that. It's just basically bouncing around the median at the moment. But that's kind of what we're looking at going into tonight's session, and we'll check back in tomorrow to see how everything pans out. But yeah, have a good night. Thank you.